Okay, this is on the Gill job, number 53653, installed on 915 by Jason. So what we're doing is we are replacing an Aqua unit. It looks like this. This is the front side, this is the back side, and it looks like this is what sticks out the wall, which is, if you look up the window, it's that part right there. I would probably bring a scissor lift, and you can have a scissor lift, and this is a garage right here. So if you're on the scissor lift, you need to have someone down here making sure no one's gonna open the garage and back up into you and knock you over. So, but yeah, so our new unit is an 1.5 inches smaller side to side. So I gave you some 2x2 angles. You can see where they put angles here. You can just put the angle here, and I don't know, I give you 2x2 angles to do whatever you feel like you need to. I gave you 4 of them. And top and bottom is 3/4 of an inch, sorry, 1.5 inch difference. So I'll give you some ISO pads to put underneath, or sit it on the ground and adjust the duct for the top. But anyway, so inside here, the closet, we've got this unit. You can see, I've never seen one of these before, so it's kind of hard to measure. But you can see how it sits up off the ground. So I measured this 2 ways. I measured one if the unit was sitting on the ground, but I think you're going to be the second measure. So, and I'll explain this more now so it's easier later. So, okay, so you have the outdoor unit, 41.25. But then the total unit is 71.25 inches from top to bottom. So I measured this duct here as if it were going to sit on the ground. If not, I measured this piece, and I'll put a 1/2 inch out on it. But if you're just going to use this piece, then if it was sitting exactly where the old one is, it would be 1 inch off that. So if you use 3/4 inch ISO pads underneath, and you should be able to just screw the 1/2 inch flange right down there, and don't use the canvas or this duct. I gave you these 2 because I'm unsure. Better safe than sorry when you're out here, but you may only be using this top piece. So cut line is up here. Sorry, my pens are dead. But you have a cut line on this side, and then a cut line right there, and then the front I made flat on the duct, and I have the duct going back 2 inches back. So this should be just straight up. The old unit doesn't tell me exactly how much off the back, but reading the other measurements, I kind of figured it's 1 inch flange. So, okay. Okay, so the electrical, right now they just have this box, and this. So I have just coming down, I'm just going to put a disconnect switch somewhere so they can just shut off the power in this room somehow. And then the disconnect to our unit. The existing 30 amp breaker is by the front door. Right behind, oh, I'm just making a video. Right behind this panel. And that's okay. Okay, the drain, I just put to the floor. It's 3/4 inch male pipe thread is what the plan says. So, I'll just give you the standard order with the easy trap into there. And the water, the new one is 7/8, so give you 5 feet of 3/4 inch water copper and 4 water 90s and 2 couplings. But if the new one is all the way up at the top like I think it is, then you may have to move these valves up here. And turn off the water and move everything up. So I will give you 2 new valves just in case, because I really think that your unit's going to be 7 1/4 to 8 inches down from the top duct. Okay, so yeah, I'll write down 2 water valves on there. So I'm going to put down bring scissor lift. That's what I would do because it's kind of high for a ladder. I'll order a 24 by 24 by 1 filter. I don't know if the unit comes with it, but that's what it says it needs. Otherwise, that's all I have for you. Thanks.